Hi there, Leo. Welcome in. It is your turn. Your turn. These are your monthly zodiac readings. You're up. How's everything going for you, Leo? Hope it's all well. We are recording this 10 minutes, 16 minutes away from the full moon in Scorpio, Monday, May 12th, 2025. Let's see what wants to come through for Leo. Like I said, we've got the full moon in Scorpio today. It's very emotional, very transformative. We've got Pluto just went retrograde in Aquarius. Saturn enters Aries this month on the 24th. Oh, we have one out here. We've got a leg up. You helping someone or you need someone to help you? Let's see what... Ooh. Blessed in the higher power. I love that. You got a 24, which typically you don't reduce, but it adds up to a 4. We got a 4 number right there. So 744 might be a number, because this is a 43, but we certainly got 4. I think I want to say to you, Leo, not to worry, because you have some pretty amazing guides and spirit helping you through whatever it is that you're going through right now. I feel the key is to get quiet. To get quiet. Is there something that you need to consider moving away from? Yeah. I think if all I say in this whole reading, the most important thing is you are being guided and protected and loved in this very moment, Leo. It's been rough. 5 of Swords, bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords. 7 of Swords. I'm hearing I just need a break. 3 of Wands. The Justice card. I'm hearing I just need a break. Something has gone down, Leo. But you're moving out of it. I feel like you're a little bristly at the moment with that 7 of Wands. It feels like, just don't touch me, don't come near me. 3 of Wands and the Justice. I feel like I love that you're looking forward to the future, and you're definitely adamant about protecting whatever that is for you. Getting that phrase, once bitten, twice shy. Once bitten, twice shy. Let's see what that is for you, Leo. What message wants to come out for the month of May for Leos? 2 of Swords. Yeah. I just feel like you have not known what to do about something, or could be closing yourself off. Knight of Cups. Closing yourself off from love here, Leo? Or are you not seeing that somebody is trying to come in here and help you out? Let's take the one that flipped in the deck. You've got a couple. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Let's put these back in the deck. Let's get them right side up. Well, the good thing is these are both of the very slowest moving knights in the deck. And they're both coming right at you. Something honest, something sincere, but not quite sure You're letting it in. What is this? How did we get here? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you closed off. Really getting it closed off. How do you expect to move forward in a new energy if you're bringing a lot of the old energy with you? That's what I'm hearing. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, I was going to ask, what do you want? What's on your mind? King of Cups, Queen of Swords. For some of you, I can just simply say that this full moon in Scorpio has got you all just a lot coming up emotionally, a lot of memories coming up, and you're like, I don't want to look at them. The truth is really hard to see here, but it seems to be staring you right in the face. So Spirit's coming in to help offer some grace and some mercy and some comfort here, and how to get and with getting through. There's definitely something you can't brush under the rug here, Leo. For many of you, this is what you want is you want the truth. You want to know and see. It's kind of like you want, even though it's not here, I want to say you want proof of how somebody feels. And that just heated me right up. Whew. I'm just hearing somebody, I am done having faith. I need truth now. I need proof of the truth. I don't know what that has to do with, but recent past. Well, I asked for the distant past, so this is going back years. What was the distant past? I can't even say it. Distant past. Seven of Pentacles. 7 years. You've put a lot of time and energy and effort into something, and I feel like even way back when you questioned whether or not it was going to be a good investment. Now let's take a look at the recent past, okay? Spirit's never had me do this before. So we know you've put a lot of time and energy and effort into this. And let's move to just within the last month or so. Things started moving. Things started moving. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure you trust this. That's why you're gonna like take it one step at a time. It's important to do that because I feel like there's a lot of water under the bridge here. And yeah. But you're getting what you've asked for. because things are moving forward. But I just feel like you're really defensive about it. It's like, I'm not ready. But you are ready. But I'm not ready. But you wouldn't be receiving it if the universe didn't see that you were ready. Energy that's coming in. We know it's coming in. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of energy. I'm not taking it all. We know it's coming in fast because of this Eight of Wands. The energy that's moving in it's picking up. We're going from a 7 to an 8, so it's gaining momentum. I bet you if I had pulled a Moonology card, that card that says the energy is gaining momentum would come out, because that's kind of what it feels like that's coming in. But I feel like you've done everything in your power to try to slow it down, and Spirit's like, no, this is meant to move forward. Let me help you with this. Let us help you with this. Energy that's coming in for Leo. You know what I want to say is your perception of this is gonna fuck with your head here. I do feel like there needs to be a shift in a mindset here. If you want to move away, Six of Swords, from all of this toxic energy. Interesting, I've not ever said toxic energy with the Five of Swords, but think about it, it is. Nobody wins in that energy. I'm right, you're right. I'm wrong, you're wrong. It's like nobody wins. It just loops over and over and over again. Conversations don't get finished. Arguments don't get finished. Nothing gets closure. You want to move away from that, but you're bringing the walls with you. You've got to drop the walls in order to look fully into the future. I think you're shooting yourself in the foot here. If you want to know the truth about how, if you want to know the truth about a situation, whether this is about how somebody feels about you, I'm gonna be honest. You've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to be honest with yourself. Talk to me about. I'm just gonna wing it on this side, Spirit. So talk to me about this Knight of Cups. Yeah, they could be offering some financial support right now. Why are you in the Two of Swords energy? Why is Leo in the Two of Swords? Don't want to hear it, don't want to see it, unless I agree with it. I'm picking up the shadow side of the Leo. I'm a Leo moon. I know Leo energy very well. And I'm picking up the stubborn, my way or the highway, can't see it, don't want to see somebody else's point of view, but yet here you are saying, I want to know the truth. I want to know the most vulnerable truth about this. But yet you're not allowing it to come through. Two of Swords. What are we hiding here? Oops. Well, we got a lot that came out. The Empress, the Page of Swords, the Temperance, and the Four of Swords. Got this back and forth energy here. Like there is, a truth about something. You're very clear. And this is deep healing. I feel like your perceptions need to be flushed out. That's a very interesting term. Yeah, I don't, what is the situation? So the situation is someone's coming in to offer you room and board, to offer you an opportunity that maybe help you get back on your feet. And they're very sincere. Once bitten, twice shy. I'm sorry. I keep hearing it over and over and over and over again. So yes, okay, nothing wrong with that. You want to take things slow. Okay, the universe says, okay, we're going to take things slow. But you've got to open yourself up. You can't move into this energy, this new future, this new cycle, this new whatever for you. You can't move into it if you're still holding on to this, if you're still closing yourself off, if you're still believing all the things that you believed before, that, oh no, that person's going to just stab me in the back, that person's going to lie to me. What about taking this and making this a now I know moment, right? Now I know. I know that this person or this situation, if I bring this to the table, I can almost expect that this is how they're going to respond. And either they do or they don't, but use that for your I now I know moment. What do you do with that? What do you do with this now I know moment moving forward? The energy, I mean, it's just gonna, I think if unless you get out of that mindset, you're just gonna keep repeating the patterns, the thought forms. You're just gonna keep looping. Right now, I feel like you're looping. Six of Pentacles, Hermit, Knight of Wands. I feel like there's a lot here for you to learn about yourself. I'm hearing the word erratic with the Knight of Wands. Typically, I would hear that with the Knight of Swords, but this is the other fast Knight of the deck. I feel like it's important for me to say that whatever you're saying to yourself here, whatever you're doing to put yourself in this mode or to stay there, it's not true. I just realized this was the Empress. I might have said it was the High Priestess earlier. Doesn't change the message though. You still know the truth about something, but you're I don't know, why are you holding on to this, Leo? Why is Leo holding on to this? Oh, okay. Now I'm even more confused. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You're holding on to something for the new beginning of it. Okay, but there's a big but here. Because the energy that I'm picking up on from these cards is it's not warm and fuzzy. Let's just put it that way. Or are you holding out for a different new beginning? One that you can, I'm sorry, but control. I don't know who I'm reading for. I offer no judgment here whatsoever. I do want to say there's, you certainly are moving toward a new beginning, maybe a new job that's very exciting, just at least a new phase of your life is being offered up here. Part of this could be that you've actually got to venture out on your own, whether that's, start your own business, get out of a partnership. It, at the very least, I'm hearing it's getting out of a financial ship, a friendship or a debt, a financial debt that you owe somebody. And then here they are, this person or somebody else comes in and is offering, they're offering a financial assistance. And you're like, no, if I keep going down that road, I'm never going to be out of debt. I need to stop relying on others to bail me out or to balance out my outer world. This is like, I need to do this myself, but you don't know which direction to go in yet because you haven't gained the wisdom. You've gained knowledge, but not the wisdom. That's coming. You've had the experiences. You've felt emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever, physically, whatever those experiences felt like. And now the wisdom gets to come in. This could simply be that you're receiving a shit ton of downloads at night, or that just everything that's coming up to be released is coming up out of the mind because it's old belief systems that are moving, right? This definitely feels like an old belief system. Just because something looks similar on the outside as other things doesn't mean that you can expect that the same response is going to occur, correct? So there's an opportunity here for a new start. Nice, slow and steady. Spirit's coming in and saying, okay, we see that this has got you all up in a frazzled state. Let us help you out. Let's give you, let's bring in some grace. Let's give you some, divine mercy, some divine comfort here. And what happens? Oof, jeez. But you're fighting it. There's this inner turmoil. I just heard the term micromanaging like a Capricorn. You look to see where Capricorn is in your birth chart. But how? I feel like whatever this energy is, whether it's inside of you or outside of you in your environment, the friction, look at how calm and collected he is. I know you're not an earth sign, Leo, but it's time to get grounded. Because how can you move forward meticulously, methodically? How can you hear the divine's help and feel the divine's help when you are so when everything is just swirling within you and around you, right? What is the universe bringing into alignment here for Leo? Stability, clarity, truth. For some of you, it could be moving into a new home, finding peace, realizing that you weren't stuck in a situation that you once maybe thought was very solid, very secure, very stable, but the universe is trying to get you out of your head first so you can see how to bring in this stability yourself, or even that stability is truly here in some form or fashion. I feel like down the road, let me ask that. Down the road, down the road, what's this bringing? Conversations, news, yeah, success. So I was wondering if this is down the road. This Four of Wands was down the road, possibly union with somebody. If this is, I mean, I wasn't getting it, but if this is someone coming back from the past, or just a relationship, maybe you haven't been in a partnership in a long time because you were hurt in the past and you're like, no, they're all the same. That mindset's changing, but there is stability coming in. I feel like there was coming in down the road. You're also recognizing your role in this, how you got here, and that recognition comes through the recognition comes through, I'm hearing the portal of the inner child. The portal of the inner child. So your adult, what you wanted, your adult child, inner child, wants to feel and express and know love, right? But your adult is very closed off, very cold, wants the truth, but kind of wants the truth that they want. You get what I'm saying? Again, I'm not being rude or trying to be mean here. I just feel like right now, Leo, this energy has got you in your shadow aspects. So whatever shadow is coming up for you, let's take a look at that. It's going to be different for each individual, of course, but I feel I'm just getting this. You want something better, but because you want something better, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, but this is what you've known, and I'm just chills on this. This is like bristly. It's static. It's friction. It's stubbornness. It's also giving upness. Okay, just letting a situation run ramshot over you because you're like, oh, it's just gonna happen. Just gonna turn out the same way it's always turned out. Well, with all due respect, Leo, again, I offer you no disrespect here. Really, 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 really. The common denominator in this, if this is not somebody coming back from the past and things like that, if this is somebody new or the situation, all the other players are new, the one common denominator is you. And if you want the situation to be any different than how it's similar situations like this have ever played out, the change has got to start here. It's got to start with looking at your interpretation of the past. It's got to start with looking at your perception of who you are. It's got to start with telling yourself the truth of what it is you really want. Maybe that starts with writing down everything you don't want. And then you can sit back and see and clear all that and heal all of that, right? But there's whatever the situation is. I don't feel like it's got to do with just one person in particular. I feel like it's just how you're running your life, how you're moving through your experiences, because it touches everything. It touches your financial security. It touches your trust and your stability and your in trusting yourself and trusting others, trusting the divine. The divine is here trying to give you a freaking leg up here. They've given you opportunity after opportunity. But I feel like this is what you're so used to. Closing off the heart, closing the mind down, just shutting down. The universe isn't going to let you shut down anymore. And that's why this is coming in. Because it's going to be giving you an opportunity to tell yourself the truth. It's going to give you opportunities to start getting excited about a new life, a new you. But that new life can't happen until you find the true essence of you. You know, it might be new to you, but it's really who you've always been and who you were, you know, meant to become in this lifetime. I don't know. Things are definitely moving forward. Ten of Pentacles, you could be, you know, you've got a future ahead of you. Very lucrative, solid future ahead of you. You know, even sitting here, I feel like my shoulders are curled and I'm like trying to close off my heart here. But the universe is coming in and just trying to soften things for you so you can open yourself up a little more and allow that assistance to come in. One final card, yes. One final card of guidance for my Leos out there with the unicorns. What do you have? Thank you. Receive. Yeah, you can't receive when you're closed off. Open yourself up. Open your hands. If you sleep with your hands like this, open them like this. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon, and we saw that in the cards. It's sincere, it's solid, it's trustworthy. You just got to open yourself up to receive. I'm going to leave it there, Leo. If this resonated with you, if you want to go further into your own situation, you know, don't hesitate to reach out. Email will be in the description box below, but my goodness, you are worthy of this goodness. Do you know that? Not if you're still closing off, and that's okay. We all get it. I get it. Seeing your own worth and value, it takes a long time, but you've got to be willing. And I feel like you are. I feel like, you know, there was that moment of, I want to move forward, but then it gets too much, and then you just shut down. And again, that's okay, because we've all been there, we've all done that. But the universe is coming through saying, we're trying to help you. please let us help you. You know, they cannot step in. You've at some point have invited them in by saying help. Now that they're here, let go of the situation, open yourself up so you can receive that assistance. And it's going to come in any form. It could come in energetically, you know, but it looks like it's somebody that wants to come in to assist you. You know, if this is, you know, financially, maybe ask more questions instead of just taking on more debt from somebody else. How can I clear up my own debt? You know, maybe it's getting a loan, consolidating. Maybe it's, you know, a debt consolidation firm, you know, that gets has great reviews and things like that. I don't know if it's going to be different, like I said, for everyone, but yeah, I just feel like you're really on a precipice of the changeover, but right now there's just a lot to clear out before you get there, okay? I offer you so much love and support, Leo. Let me know how this plays out for you, and let me know if you need me, even if you just need a prayer. And I will shoot my prayers up for you, because you deserve this, okay? You deserve to be out of that old mindset. All right, I love you. We'll talk soon. Have a great month. All right, see you next time.